to go through our MEC speech. Speech of the Free State MEC for Sport, Arts, Culture and Recreation, Medi Makatso Mahasa, on the occasion of Free State Sport Awards media briefing, Bloemfontein, 8 September 2023. To the President of the Free State Sport Confederation, all federations represented, vote panel of the awards, local organization committee, members of the media, honored guests, comrades and friends, ladies and gentlemen. This year, South Africa witnessed a momentous sporting period with the women's nation soccer team, Banyana Banyana, competing at the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup. Our nation's spirit was uplifted as Banyana Banyana made it to the round of 16 for the first time in history. The glorious South African sporting story for 2023 did not end there. We were further made proud by our national netball team, the Spar Proteas, as they hosted the 2023 Netball World Cup. As we gather here, our national rugby team, Springboks Ama Boko Boko, is participating in the 2023 Rugby World Cup that is held in France. We wish the Springboks the best of luck in their endeavor. We meet here today to officially brief the media about the 2023 Free State Sport Awards and announce finalists who have been nominated during the nomination period that commenced on the 1st June 2022 and closed on the 31st May 2023. During this period, various sport bodies, federations, clubs, schools, media houses, etc., were provided an opportunity to nominate athletes, administrators, sport journalists, coaches, etc., that have excelled in the past year. An independent panel consisting of a variety of experts was charged with the responsibility of screening all nominations and compiling the final list of nominees. The voting panel of this year's awards is as follows. As I introduce them, I take it then you will rise so that the media and the people who are in the house can see you. Ntate Joe Matibe, who is from the Department of Sport, Arts, Culture and Recreation. Ntate Thando Mbokwana, who is representing the Free State Sports Confederation. Ms. Ernesta Stradom, who is representing Disability Sport. Mr. Bongani Chabalala, Free State School Sport Organization, in absentia. Mr. Lucky Kasha from Media, in absentia. Ms. Lerato Nto, Legal Services, and Ms. Kanyi Tabani from the Department of Sport, Arts, Culture and Recreation, in absentia as well. Then the Sports Star of the Year will be voted for by a panel of sport journalists, and the panel is as follows. Mr. Lucky Kasha, Lesedi FM, Mr. Haupalelwe Jason, Muteo FM, and Mr. Tabiso Maferika, SABC Sport. Last year, the Free State Province hosted this award for the first time following a 2-year hiatus as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. The Free State Sport Awards are an opportunity for us to celebrate our sporting heroes. The Free State Department of Sport, Arts, Culture and Recreation, in partnership with the Free State Sport Confederation, present the 2023 edition of the Free State Sport Awards in a bid to reward Free State Sport stars for their efforts in keeping the passion of sport alive in the hearts of millions of Free Staters through their efforts in local, national, and international sport events. Providing opportunities for development, mass participation and competition to athletes through community sport, school sport, and sports science is the foundation of our sport programs in the province. These awards carry a total of 21 categories. The categories recognize individuals, males, females, people with a disability, continental participants, federations, schools, indigenous games, media, and community sport builders. Categories are as follows: Sport Administrator of the Year, Sportsman of the Year, Sportsman of the Year with a Disability, Sportwoman of the Year, Sportwoman of the Year with a Disability, Team of the Year, Newcomer of the Year, Coach of the Year, Volunteer of the Year, Indigenous Game Star of the Year, Provincial Federation of the Year, Recreation Body of the Year, Photographer of the Year, Journalist of the Year, Sports Star of the Year, People's Choice Sports Star of the Year. And a People's Choice Sports Star of the Year may be nominated and considered for an award that has been voted for by the millions of sport-mad South Africans who vote for the sport person who they believe has excelled the most in their respective sporting codes or discipline during the awards qualifying period. They must be a South African citizen, competed in the Republic of South Africa during the awards qualifying period, and has been South Africa's most popular athlete during the awards qualifying period. And this one is sponsored by MTN. And then we have School Team of the Year, Developing School Team of the Year, then MEC Awards. President of the Free State Sport Confederation, but the MEC decide on which athlete or teams he should like to honor. Winners in our main categories: Sportsman of the Year, Sportsman of the Year, Sportswoman of the Year, Sportsman of the Year with a Disability, Sportswoman of the Year with a Disability, will each win 15,000 rands as prize money. People's Choice Sports Star of the Year and Sports Star of the Year will each win 25,000 rand and 20,000 rand respectively. And while all winners from other categories will each win 10,000 rand prize money. In MEC's budget speech, sports awards which aim to reward Free State sports stars in various sporting codes and keeping the passion in sports were held in the media launch that was held in August 2022. I think this is the part that I can jump. All the MEC's awards will carry a prize money of 10,000 rand to each recipient. We look forward to honor more Free State athletes, teams, and administrators at this year's award ceremony. We wish all the nominated personality the best of luck. I thank you on behalf of the MEC. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Director Tlhagudi. For the vote of thanks, just a quick bio. In 2013, Metamai made history when she became the first woman president of any Cricket South Africa affiliates after being elected as president of the Free State Cricket Union. A year later, she was honored by then Minister of Sport, Fikile Mbalula, as the Sports Administrator of the Year at the 2014 SA Sports Awards. Metamai, your vote of thanks, please.
you are brighter than the moon, brighter than the star. I love you just the way you are, and you are my African queen.
Thank you, DJ. Greetings to everyone in the house in this prestigious event, Sports Awards Media Launch for the Free Staters. People seated on the podium, let me acknowledge, as and when I'm about to thank you for the role that you have played today. Ntate Sibuku, thank you very much for welcoming us as a custodian of sport. You know, you're responsible for all the federations. All the federations is a structured thing that all federations are supposed to be registered with the Free State Sports Confederation. So at the end of it all, we need to acknowledge the excellence and say we tap you, you know, on your shoulders for the excellent work that you have done. So thank you for welcoming us here. And also, I would like to thank you, people that are seated here. It's various people from government, the private sector, the media itself, the voting panel, the athletes and the federations that are here, and the public at large. Thank you for gracing this occasion, because without you, we wouldn't have had this opportunity, you know, to have people that can witness what also the department is doing in conjunction with the Free State Sports Confederation. And also, I attended an event yesterday, and I was seated like we are seated now with Mayor Kutlwano Tlhakudi, who is the chief director, and she was addressed as an MEC, and coincidentally today she's reading the speech of the MEC. We have Australia, a cricket in our shores, and they are playing with the Proteas, a cricket in our shores, which is Bloemfontein, and we are happy to welcome them despite the performance. Mayor Tlhakudi, you always rise to the occasion of saying you are a soldier in the department. When people are not there, you stood up and you say, I represent the department, and you did it again today. So thank you so much for that. And as I was listening again because I'm knowledgeable in sport, that's a fact. We started with women's cricket in February in Cape Town to host, and then other events they followed, like we are even now hosting. But I want to thank the nominees and say, federations, please, as and when we open the voting and nomination period, please do nominate your people. We have so many talented people that have performed even at international level, and they are not nominated by their respective federations, because you have to write and motivate and submit. That's all we require. But for some reason, there are people that we know they are excellent in what they are doing. And when you look at the nominations and people are not nominated, and then it saddens my heart, because I know those people are trying so much. It's nice when you are acknowledged for what you have done, because I know it from myself. 2014, to be specific, Sanchez. 2014, I was also nominated as the Sports Administrator of the Year. I mean national, not Free State. So this is crucial for a person who is participating all the time, who has a passion for what you are doing, that you are acknowledged. So I plead with the federations that please, next year, do justice to your own administrators, to your own athletes. You can clap, because Meta Kudi wants that to be clapped for. And I want to thank the people behind the scenes. And I can see that they said before moratorium is put on place, they should look the part. Look at them, the people, the local organizing committee. They look like awesome. Let's a round of applause for them. You look beautiful. You make our life, very easy in so many ways. So we'd like to thank you for doing the work that you are doing behind the scenes, because I know at times, even weekends, you are working and you are not recognized and remunerated in that. So, but I want to thank you now, even if there won't be any remuneration that is coming your way, but you must know that we thank your efforts. And also the DJ, we want to thank you as well. You're always there. I don't want to say when we want, the budget is low and then we think of you, and then when the budget is high, we forget about you. But we want to acknowledge you for the work that we are doing. And media people, I think somewhere, somehow, it was supposed to be Meta Kudi to say officially, this is the launch of the Sports Awards, just that, so that you can understand that. But we have people that are capable that will finish that item. So mine is to say, I thank you all for making the time, for requesting your respective supervisors where you work to be here and honor this